Alright guys, welcome in. Welcome in. So I believe Croft Manor is like, I don't know if there's actually combat in it. We're gonna do that. That's like the major DLC. The other stuff is like arcade style stuff. But there is also the quest line of the Baba Yaga. Baby Yaga in our phrasing. But we'll start with Croft Manor, see how long that takes. And then we'll go from there. It would be nice if we could start the next one on Sunday. So depending on what we do today, but like again, I'm not like against playing this again on Sunday, and then we can start the new one on Monday. Like it's not a big deal. So we'll see how it goes. Since I don't know how many people are going to be active on Sunday. Like I mean, I don't know. It's Easter. I don't know. Do people really do things? I don't know. Maybe. But all right. So let's go. This is what we want. Yeah, combat enthusiasts. Well, let's do this. Blood ties. New story. Let's go. Documents and relics found throughout are essential. Some of them. Important clues can be found in the documents and the relics.
Final notice to Lara Croft, a current tenant of premises. This is to serve as your final notice for the purposes of terminating your ownership of Croft Manor. You are required to immediately vacate and surrender possession of said manor to Atlas de Mornay, executor of estates.
Lara, it is unfortunate that you have forced my hand in this matter, but so be it. As you know, your parents appointed me executor of the estate in the event of their absence. Since your mother disappeared, her death was never technically declared. And given the circumstances surrounding your father's death, it's no surprise that he never drafted a formal last will and testament to account for this circumstance. Unfortunately, you have no legal claims to the estate. I'm willing to negotiate a modest monthly stipend from your trust, but only if you leave the manor by week's end. Don't fight me on this, Lara. Your mother wouldn't want that. Sincerely, Atlas.
There has to be a will or some kind of evidence of what happened to Mum in the manor, somewhere. Dad's safe.
So that's probably what you have to open.
Needs a combination. It's got to be in Dad's papers somewhere. Maybe in the library.
Alright, I just want to make sure. Oh my god, why is this all high? Yeah, see, I knew that this stuff, for some reason it seemed like it was on. A lot of stuff is on shit. Just in case. Alright.
My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing. That's my handwriting. My penmanship was pretty good.
The treasure of the ancients. Oh. Oh, so like, the thing is, when she said, oh, because it may have been like a setup, like he didn't actually commit suicide.
Well, this is a hell of a thing. I met someone tonight quite unexpectedly. But it shouldn't have been, it seems. I've been so buried in my work, so distracted by my latest revelations, I never bothered to notice my surroundings. But there she was, sitting at my table in the library. Her name is Amelia, and apparently she's been studying right next to me. Art history, of all things. I shared some of my research against my better judgment, but I wanted to see how she would respond, and she did not disappoint. I felt as if I was suddenly engaged in a mental game of chess, moving and counter-moving in argument. At one point, that poor old librarian had to shush us as if we were children. I feel so foolish for not having noticed her earlier. She's a brilliant woman who's challenged my ideas for the first time in memory. In truth, I don't know if she's feeling as exhilarated as I am right now, but I dare say our conversation was mutually stimulating. For the first time in a long time, I find myself thinking about something else besides my research. I hope she returns for another round tomorrow.
Oh, so that's what... He seemed older. He sounds older here than when those flashbacks. And Amelia must be the mother. MJ, welcome in. Welcome in. We're doing Croft Manor. I think this is more of a puzzle thing. They say that the documents and stuff are like essential to figuring out the end of the game, right? So we have to like make sure everyone has their puzzle thinking caps on, because if we have to be collecting important things, I hope it like automatically reminds you, oh yeah, in this thing, whatever. I have no idea, but
My parents made a good team,
We'll find out.
challenging each other from the start. Dad would have liked me to go to Oxford, but I insisted on UCL. Yep, looks real. Roth once offered to forge me a fake diploma to show Dad.
at least everything's highlighted. Huh. Alright, so we gotta look at everything.
A picture with Dad and Anna.
Oh shit. Bro.
Never liked wearing dresses, but the color was nice. This is probably my grandfather, Benjamin.
Did you guys hear that bang? Oh no. This feels like the Uncharted mansion area with the old lady.
Dad's map of the forgotten cities of northern Syria. He was closer than he knew to finding the prophet's tomb.
But the prophet, wasn't that him? Wasn't that Jacob? So, are they gaslighting you with this? Ugh.
Dad's book about immortality myths might be useful in my research.
Ugh. Oh.
I finally introduced Richard to the family. It went precisely how I imagined. I see but polite grace from mother, indifference and disinterest from father, and thinly veiled contempt from Atlas. Of course they don't approve. To them, Lord Croft is the man who took away their beloved daughter and ruined her long-standing engagement, though I was never going to marry that repugnant Earl of Farringdon anyway. One might think they would be happy that I was being courted by a genuine lord of the realm. It just happens to be Richard Croft. In their eyes, the man who single-handedly ruined a once great family. But there's nothing to be done now. Watching how Richard dealt with their subtle insults and disrespect. Such grace and calm. I know he did it for me. I think I'm falling in love with this man. It will break my mother's heart, but I cannot live the life she imagined for me. My time with Richard has only made this clearer.
Oh dear.
It must have been hard for Mum to go against her family's wishes. I'm glad she did.
I admire your dedication, MJ. Thank you for supporting us.
One of Dad's Yoruba masks. A gift from a friend he met on an expedition in Nigeria.
Alright, I think we're good here. Now, does she have weapons?
The door to the library.
I bet you it's not gonna open though.
This is the map I made for my first expedition with Dad. It shows a path to the library through the servants' passages.
Yeah, because you guys know we're not gonna be able to get in that door. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Locked. There's got to be another way through. Wait, I can get to the library through the old servants' corridor. Dad's artifacts from the Nile Valley. I always loved looking at these. Dad became interested in immortality myths after his expeditions to Egypt.
Yeah, so this is what happened before that guy came and Jonah was in here. Oh god. Find a
Too dark.
flashlight?
Going to need a flashlight.
Oh, you're fine. I can't believe she's scared of the dark. Ugh. Nothing? Wow.
Hi, Dad. I've been thinking about Mum lately. I wish I knew more about her. How did you meet? What was she like? Winston told me that she was a brilliant artist. Are some of her paintings locked up in the West Wing? And I guess I just want to know, did she love me, Dad? Did she ever say that she did? Maybe I'm just being silly, but will you tell me more about her the next time I'm home from school?
Oh, was she like at boarding school? Is that mine? Ugh.
Lara, I've reviewed the report from your therapist. I have to say I was surprised to see a clean bill of health. I somehow doubt you've so easily abandoned your irrational claims. Indeed, where have you been the past few weeks? My secretary discovered that you booked a flight to Turkey on the 20th. You can't have been simply sightseeing, as your customs claims suggest. I know you're up to something, and I'll be damned if I let you use the Croft assets to indulge the same obsession that led to my sister's death. It's not too late to relinquish your claims on the manor voluntarily. If you refuse, I will find a way to cut you off. Sincerely, Atlas.
Well, obviously, if she doesn't really know how the mom died, though, right? Like, so maybe he's salty about that. But the fact that his name is Atlas is a little ironic, don't you think?
Well, hello there, Sir Lancelot. Don't worry, I won't be boring your sword this time.
I mean, we might want the sword. I don't know why we're... Alright, nothing else in here, so we're gonna keep going. Guys, it's Resident Evil!
Grand Hall. Always loved playing in here as a kid. This will be one of the first things to fix.
Oh my god. What a vibe.
Lara, you know the West Wing is off limits.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see...
We've been through this.
Was Mum's room in here?
Just stay out of there.
Locked. Need a key to open this. Dad was always so protective of the West Wing.
Everything is locked. Bro, Mr. X is gonna show up.
This belongs to Anna. Most of her belongings are in the guest house. What was she doing in here?
The guest house.
Someone has a sense of humor.
Stop smoking. Oh, 'cause she smoked.
A phoenix figurine. I bet this appealed to Dad's idea of immortality, of rising from the ashes and being born anew.
Alright, so we can go in here. Or is this where we came? Alright. That's wild that this is like the same setup.
What
What are you doing sitting there on the floor, Mistress Lara?
Looking at the compass, thinking.
What about, if I may inquire?
Just thinking about discovering faraway places, about finding adventure.
I'm sure you will, my lady. You've the soul of an explorer. But don't grow up too fast.
The offer came in the post last week, and I still haven't told Richard. He flew ahead to Tibet, where I will meet him shortly. I never told him I was submitting my work. Never thought there was a chance of being accepted. But a gallery tour is not something I can pass up. The show will take me away from England for over a year. I'll begin in New York and travel across the United States and... oh, God! I'm giddy even writing these words. When Richard and I were married, I was prepared to relegate my painting to a hobby. But it was Richard who objected, who gave me my atelier and studio. Without that support, I might still be painting boring landscapes. Now I can't shake the foolish sensation that leaving would be a betrayal. He will laugh at that and insist I accept, even though I know it will break his heart to be apart. He never once asked me to sacrifice any part of my life for his. I have, of course, in 1,000 small ways over the years, but he would never ask. The discussion can wait, and I will join him in Tibet. I won't cast a shadow over his find. I will be by his side in his triumph, as I know he will stand by my side, in time.
So she was a painter.
Got to remember to pack this for my next trip.
Flashlight up.
Should be able to explore the dark now.
Automatically. Alright.
Hey Jonah, sorry for not getting back to you sooner. I've decided to do some research at the manor. A lot has happened and I need some time to think about what I want to do next. This old place is filled with memories and secrets. Uncle Atlas has tried to keep me out of here for so long I don't even know if I want to keep it. But after everything that's happened, maybe I can find out what it still means to me, if it's worth fighting him for. I'll let you know how things worked out when I'm back in London.
Alright, so we got access to there. However, what I want... I always hate, like... Alright, so all those are blocked off.
I'm not sure. I really need to brush up on my ancestors one of these days.
Now we're gonna go on this side real quick. Oh, 6.
Lara, since your return from your expedition to Yamatai, I've grown increasingly alarmed at your erratic behavior. I can only assume you suffered some kind of psychological trauma and are only acting out as a call for help. I want you to know that I hear you, loud and clear. Anna and I agree that it's time for you to be evaluated by a professional. I took the liberty of arranging an introduction to a highly qualified colleague of mine. You should be receiving the details in the post soon. I want to impress upon you the importance of this, Lara. As executor of the estate, it is my duty to see that it is left in capable hands. And if I may be blunt, you're acting like your father when he was at his worst. He nearly lost the manor himself in those days. I'd hate for you to repeat his mistakes. I encourage you to embrace the help I'm offering. Sincerely, your uncle.
Yeah, and then he gets meaner and meaner.
Another one of Dad's immortality artifacts. I think Roth bought this for him from a trader in Greece.
Alright, so now we can go back up. Because we won't be scared of the dark. Which we're gonna assume that the key... Oh. Oh god. Oh.
Amelia, the news has reached Mother. She knows that you broke off your engagement with the Earl of Farringdon. She is beside herself with worry. But, for the moment, she's controlling the narrative. As far as anyone knows, you're just having innocent second thoughts. But the moment your affair with Lord Croft goes public, it will be too late. Our name will be as ruined as this man you've chosen to bed. Don't you see that you're being selfish, Amelia? Please, consider your family. You're a de Mornay. Everything you do has a greater effect on us all. I'm coming down to London soon. Don't do anything rash until we have a chance to talk.
So she obviously was, like, rich. Oh god, God, this is a hard game. See, this is where the zombies are coming.
Falling apart. Maybe I should just let my uncle have this place.
Honestly, yes. Oh, fuck.
They say a good test of a relationship is how well you travel together. Well, I'd say Amelia and I have passed that test with flying colors. Indeed, these last few months in Egypt have been nothing short of extraordinary. She and Roth get on like old uni chums. In fact, the two have spent more than a few nights drinking and playing cards into the wee hours. Despite her decidedly proper upbringing, Amelia's taken to roughing it more than I ever have. She fits in and connects with the local populace with such amazing empathy. Because of her, I've had a bit of an unexpected breakthrough in my research. She managed to convince an artifact dealer in Old Town to sell me a magnificent and quite unusual Tibetan scroll. From what I can tell, it seems to contain details surrounding an immortality ritual of some sort. I think it's time for me to take the next step with Amelia. In fact, I don't think I can wait any longer. I will ask for her hand tomorrow in the bright Egyptian sun amidst the dust and ruins.
So that's the scroll up, then the
I'm
whole
not
thing.
surprised he asked her to marry him as soon as he got the idea.
No, we need a key. Damn. Bro, this is scary. Yeah, that's why you're gonna be running around this fucking place with zombies if you play the other thing. A rat. Alright, lots of reading.
Amelia, I know we have had our differences in recent years. I've tried my best to keep an open mind about your relationship with Richard, but I just can't let you go on this ill-conceived expedition without saying my piece. You say Richard's theories have merit. You say that he may have actually stumbled upon some mythic, unknown truth, but I have seen nothing to support such claims. And while your word may have been enough in times past, I cannot let you squander away what remains of your name and reputation, and that of our family, truth be told, on some damned foolish crusade. I intend to go to Richard's investors and let them know exactly how he's spending their money, but I want to give you a chance to put a stop to this yourself. Please, don't go to Tibet. If not for me, at least for Lara.
Well, I think she went. Or is that how she died? Oh god.
Still just as creepy as I remember.
Oh god, guys.
My lord, I hope this missive finds you on a successful expedition and in good health. Before I bore you with estate affairs, I wanted to let you know that our little angel has been into some mischief. As always, I indulged her in our usual game of chess. Over the course of the game, she broached the subject of her mother. She's having trouble remembering her now, and wanted to enter her ladyship's atelier, which you sealed off, to play on her mother's piano. It enraged her when she wasn't allowed to go in, of course. For someone so young, she has such strong emotions. Later in the day, she set a trap for me in the walk-in freezer, of all places. Before I knew what was happening, I found myself locked inside. Mrs. Sheffield discovered me an hour later, shivering and somewhat peeved. It took us an additional hour to find Lara in the grounds. I know all her hiding places, of course, but this time she really did not want to be found. Call it years of observation, but I can tell when she's out of sorts. My lord, if I may be so bold, she misses you fiercely. She is lonely for her father. Please consider a call as soon as you are able.
And that's why they ship her off to boarding school.
Poor Winston. I remember being so angry. He was always so patient with me.
King to Queen 1. I'm going to win this time, Winston.
Clever girl. But you should know by now, winning isn't everything. Queen to King's Bishop 6. Check.
Alright, we need a crowbar now? What the fuck? She should have all her stuff.
Easy for you to say. You always win. Knight takes queen.
What I mean to say is try to enjoy the journey, Lara. Don't rush to victory. Bishop to King 7.
I know, Winston. I just want... Oh no! I didn't even see that.
You should also know by now, I'm not to be trifled with on this board, young lady. Mate.
Oh, I am going to win. Someday.
I would play chess with our old butler Winston on this board. Never could beat him.
Are you talking about your bunny? Do you have a bunny? How many pets do you have? Alright, I don't know what we're looking at. Sometimes you feel the vibrations so soon, other times it's like I could be literally... Oh, there.
I always chose white. Maybe if I let him go first once in a while, I might have won.
That's it? I thought there's gonna be a key in there or something. Alright, so crowbar and key. Oh.
I'm at a crossroads now. Good lord, that's such a cliche. But there's truth in it. 2 roads before me. Both present joy and compromise. A life with Richard, adventure, intellectual pursuit, perhaps a new family. But also a man obsessed with something I cannot understand. Or a life of obligation, upholding the de Mornay name, embracing our traditions, not losing the family that raised me. Oh, this really is a rubbish choice. I don't want to lose them, but I love the life I've started to build with Richard. He comes with his own difficulties, but I can accept them. Will it be enough?
I don't know. What? A hiding spot? Oh shit. Alright, oh my god.
Everything is almost ready for Mistress Lara's birthday expedition surprise. It's been a bit of an all-hands-on-deck effort organizing the affair and keeping it secret. She's obsessed with Egypt, memorizing hieroglyphs and ancient Egyptian districts, so she'll be delighted with what Lord Croft has come up with. This will be good for her. She's been acting up of late, but I know she's just craving more of her father's attention. He's been so buried in his research. It'll be a nice moment for the two of them to reconnect. And I do believe he needs it as much as she does.
At least it saves every time you read something. Oh, we gotta do that, and then we're gonna go like this. I think we're gonna push that. I can't read this? Oh. Wait. Actually, duh. Okay. Oh, I thought that was going deeper. Oh, kind of it. Are we going to fucking sewers? Guys, I swear to God, the sewers.
Dad loved a good bottle of wine. I can still smell his favorite Bordeaux.
Yeah. Okay.
Dad, this is it! The basement of despair!
Indeed, Lara. Muster your courage, for this is the only path to the Library of Infinite Knowledge.
Look there! See the string?
An ancient Egyptian tripwire. The keepers of knowledge want none to disturb their treasures. We must tread carefully.
Let me lead. I know how to spot all the traps.
I'm sure you do, my darling. Lead on.
The traps. Bro, the fuck? Honestly wild. Wow, they do gaslight you though. Look at that, that's weird.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition.
Oh. Oh, I thought these were like real traps, but they made it up. Okay, so it wasn't actually gonna hurt us. Where's the hidden info?
Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise. Water damage from the main hall above.
First, I wanna like... This way it goes down here too.
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
But you left it down here? What the hell? Alright, I guess that just loops around. Oh dear. No crowbar, there's no tools down here.
This bust of Anubis was from Dad's Egyptian collection. He must have put it down in the basement for our little expedition.
And then he died that soon after and no one ever went down here. Did I just break something up? So there's a bunch of lockers down here we're gonna have to come back.
Plans for adding electricity to the manor. Dad used to say his granny hated all the bright lights. There's a missing page.
They don't have electricity.
Amelia left tonight. She packed her suitcase and walked right out of here, and I didn't even notice. Like those days in the Oxford Library before we even met. I just had my nose in a book, lost in my own world. I am such a fool. I have let my obsession with this damned ritual of long life rule my better judgment for far too long, and it may already be too late. How could I have not seen this coming? I've made this mistake over and over, always putting my research before my personal life. But it's never hurt like this before. I simply cannot live without her. If I have to give up this accursed quest that has plagued me for so long, then so be it. I am going after her, right now, tonight.
You know what's funny is she's the one who started it though. This is the library? It was that easy?
Okay, Dad's ledger has to be in here somewhere. Hopefully it has the combination to the safe.
I've created a clever little map for Lara's birthday expedition. I used the invisible ink Amelia picked up for me in Morocco so many years ago. At the time, I remember being so annoyed by that rather aggressive street vendor, but she just smiled in her sunny way and paid him without a second thought. I assumed it was just a tourist scam, but it actually works. Turns out it requires a very specific kind of vellum and a heat source to illuminate the ink after it's dried. It should prove a nice challenge for Lara to puzzle out.
Well, you know, that's what we're going to be doing. Alright, which way first? There's a lot. I don't even know.
I always accepted that Richard's rather unorthodox research was just something I had to live with. But this time, the thrill of discovery has taken hold of me. I never imagined I could be drawn in this way. Richard cabled to tell me he's found the monastery. The symbol we deciphered in the scroll was the key to its location. I don't know if I honestly believe that this will lead to the fabled elixir of life, but I can't help but feel that a great secret awaits us there. My brother was threatening to shut down the expedition, but I managed to talk him down for the time being. Now I am going to meet Richard. I would bring Lara if I could, but she's still too young. She'll be in good hands with Winston, and when we return, her parents might just be a bit more famous.
This music is familiar. It's beautiful. It appears Sir Reginald's helmet fell off. Or didn't I put it back properly?
We have to find the helmet. Now, this is where the main hallway. The master card. No, I was asking, how many pets do you have? Because I assume when you said bunny, you mean like yours. Oh, I think this goes up. Alright, we'll do that in a second. Let's do all the ground stuff.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
So those are the numbers. Great. Well,
Okay, got to find those objects to figure out the combination to the safe. There's something else here.
there's a lot here, bro.
I've reached the monastery. As Roth predicted, it was hidden deep in the Himalayas. And now that I'm standing on these high stone walls, I am overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of the mountains that surround me. It is simply breathtaking. But what adds to their spiritual majesty is the truth of this place. The monks welcomed me, as is their way, but they seemed to expect me. They must have known someone like me would eventually come seeking answers. I know this is the place. They've conducted the ritual before. I have seen the evidence, the distinctive symbols carved into the floors, the art displayed on the inner chamber's walls. They've created the elixir before, and they will again if I can convince them. I sent Amelia a message straight away. I want her by my side for this discovery.
Dad was looking for an elixir. Was it the elixir of life?
And then Anna found out.
This is my handiwork. I used to love drawing pictures of tigers.
Oh my god.
Spent so many hours in here, reading, dreaming of my own adventures.
Yeah, were you really a kid if you never, like, you have to draw a face on Sun. Suns always deserve a little face. Crowbar?
Dad's lighter. I don't remember him ever using it, though. The Croft family crest and initials PC. I wonder if this belonged to my grandfather.
Don't we need that for, like, the... Oh.
Okay, should be able to light the fireplace now.
I have a lizard. All my lizards are free though, because I live in Florida, and there's, you know, little lizards everywhere, and big ones too. A turtle is a vibe though.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Yeah, and did you see in the basement there are numbers?
No, let me see. These two myths are referencing the same source material. But where did I see this image?
Dad, I think it's this one, in the chapter on Egyptian districts.
Why, yes, I think you're right, Lara.
I remember the page with the illustration of Ra.
My goodness, you've been paying attention, haven't you? This could be an important breakthrough.
Does this mean I'm your research assistant?
That and more, my darling girl.
Takes me back. Those were good times. The best times. This was always one of my favorite books in this library. I used to trace hieroglyphs.
Oh my god, there's so many things.
One of Winston's notes. He always hid sweets for me to find.
Alright, so now let's go up here. We may have to move this, alright? Oh, fuck. It's baby sea turtle hatchling season now, so like, or it's coming to an end. I don't even know. It's something, no, I think it starts in October.
Took quite a tumble off of this old thing when I was a girl. Still feel it in the shoulder from time to time.
Oh, maybe I can pull it. Oh, alright, now I gotta go down. Can she just jump? Oh, could she die in this game? Scavenger hunt. Didn't realize there's absolutely no combat.
Blank, except for the image of a key.
Invisible ink.
I remember this map now. It leads to the master key, but we made it with a special kind of invisible ink. It could only be seen with the heat of a fire.
Yeah, like a fireplace. Oh god, we need the master key. Where the fuck is the master key? Because obviously I don't think that's gonna open.
I think I stashed one of Winston's master keys in here when I was a kid.
In here? Oh, you know what? That's what that thing is. We have to heat the letter and then we'll know where the key is.
I can see the map. Looks like the key is hidden under a trunk near the bookcase. X marks the spot, as they say.
Yeah, that was... Alright, great. Oh god. What if that was locked?
The master key. This should get me into the West Wing.
Oh.
Alright. This should open most rooms in the manor, including the Forbidden West Wing.
Oh yeah, like I live at the beach. Like in New Jersey, like obviously like we went to the beach once in a while, but I hadn't, before I moved down here, I hadn't been to the beach in years. And like, then now I've been to the beach like more times than I've done like anything. Like, from living out here the last few years. And now I can't imagine like not, you know. Oh, we can climb up this? Maybe. Oh my god, I almost skipped all of this shit. Oh, shit.
This picture was taken in the library. 1820 additions to the main hall in progress.
Alright, so now, technically, let's open this door because I think this brings us to the main area. Alright.
I think there might be more clues to find in the library.
Oh.
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
So obviously they have to go back in there, but like, what is this area? Oh, maybe that door leads to the hall. Do you see that? Oh, shit. Is that it? Alright, hold up. Alright, so that goes somewhere, but I just wonder where the main area is. Oh, there we go. So that's down. Okay. Was it weird? Considering I've lived in New Jersey for all 25 years of my life, and then I literally just moved down here completely alone. I had only ever been to Disney World once in 4th grade, so I wasn't really in Florida ever. But the thing is, I wouldn't live anywhere else because even Florida isn't hot enough for me. Because we still have like a few days where it gets to be it got to be like 30 fucking degrees this winter, like 1 or 2 days, and that it was bad. I need to move, so I need to move to the equator because I never want to feel cold. So, but this is like the furthest in the continental United States that I could possibly move. So, it definitely is a quality of life improvement. Oh shit. Oh, and this goes back down there. Alright, so then we're back down the basement. Now, the other thing is we need to go... There's a library. We do need to go back up here because that other door... Oh, duh, we need a key for this.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt. How old was I again? 6? 8? I think this hieroglyph corresponds to a number. But which one?
You can find important clues in the... Oh, we do have to look at the shit. Oh, no. This upper... Alright, yeah.
Okay, Dad's clues mention Mum's paintings and their anniversary. Hopefully I can find some answers in the West Wing.
Okay. And that goes down to the butlers. Okay, so we still need a crowbar, but we do have the key. So. Was there a door? There were some locks, I believe. Also make sure we've got this. Alright.
The Croft family crest.
That's it. That's it. That's all she said.
Worse than I thought.
Right, well that's a little scary, but first I want to make sure. Were there, I don't know if there were locked boxes. I think there was something down here, wasn't there? Oh, we can light this. Oh, hold. Yeah, I have a feeling the power's gonna go out. There wasn't it? I could have sworn there was something else locked down here. Well, guess not. Okay. Maybe it was just the other doors that we now opened on the other side. Oh god. Why did they let it just go to... This way? I don't know, this way looks a little...
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
Like now. Oh god, so it's gonna be at the mother's room. Oh god, this is scary. Search the master badge. Oh god.
After everything Atlas has
I
done...
think this was Dad's pocket watch.
You know, oh, I was gonna say, does it have to do with the time? Possibly.
Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
How could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
Yeah, he seems kind of mean though.
This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
That's kind of creepy.
I don't trust him.
My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her.
They should make perfume bottles like that still. Kind of a vibe.
Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful. There's a
The
date,
10th, right?
October something. Damn, the number is faded. The anniversary was in October, but which day?
You don't remember?
I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday. October 13th, Mum's birthday. Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of de Mornay obligations. Free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
So I'm assuming it's going to be the 9th then, because if it's 4 days till her birthday, it would be the 9th of October. Oh, that's all the clues.
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it.
But is the date on there? You see that? There's something written. Wait. Oh, it says something yours.
The inscription is faded.
So this was DLC, so I don't know if you played this when it came out, you probably didn't have this.
I am bursting with pride. Amelia is with child. It is amazing how everything in life can change with such a simple event. Obviously, we don't know the gender, but already we've discussed possible names. Perhaps Benjamin, after my grandfather, or maybe Griffin. He was more infamous at Croft than even me. No, Amelia wouldn't have it. Besides, she's certain it's a girl. She favors a classic such as Scarlet or Kate, though I've made some headway with Lara. A subtle nod to the sun god Ra, and our days in Egypt, where certainly this child was conceived. I find myself thinking about this new life we've created, of how much she might be like us. For all my research into myths of immortality, I may have ignored the most obvious answer to the questions that plague me. We live on through our progeny, our genes, DNA, experiences passed through the generations. Perhaps this is the simple truth of eternal life, and I've just been too stubborn to accept it.
Dad may have discovered the secret to immortality without even knowing it.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
At least that old thing still works.
Alright, so we've got... Oh, can we light this? No. Alright, so that's that room. Now there's one more room, which obviously is going to be down That's not this way.
Okay, Lara, keep it together. You're starting to see things. Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel.
Again.
It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
Yeah, the Baba Yaga, that's what we still have to do, because that was like the DLC storyline. We did the first like thing, we initiated it, so as long as we can get back into our previous game, I believe you could go back, like the other one. Well, we'll find out.
Untouched for years, exactly as she left it.
Oh, her art room. Okay.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
Yeah, what do you play on? Do you play on Xbox? Like, what do you have as your console / PC object of choice? Ugh.
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
Anna killed her.
Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small.
Well, apparently she was beating people up at a young age. Oh, God. These are
Mum's
the
paintings.
Oh, God.
Which one was Dad's favorite?
The one of him, maybe? Right? What the hell? This. These types of things stress me out because I feel I have to see everything. Like, I have to go to everything, and then I feel like I'm going to accidentally skip something. Damn.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Well, I guess it's...
Blocks of
That-
red. Dad's favorite painting.
There's
Maybe
4.
something about that painting will help me figure out the combination. Okay, back to the study to open that safe.
well, I'm not get. Where's the fucking crowbar, bro? Still has some stuff to look at.
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
There's nothing to see here? Shit. Alright, now you did see the ladder, though. Maybe the only thing in that safe is a fucking crowbar.
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
Lara arrived tonight, though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful baby. I've never seen Richard so happy. I'm sure he'll be celebrating with his favourite whiskey tonight. It's calm and peaceful now. Just the gentle sound of the rain and the small, sleeping breaths of this new life I hold in my arms. Lara Croft, my darling daughter. It's hard to put into words this feeling I have. We share a connection, something I never expected. A love so powerful and pure. Someday you'll feel it too. No matter where you go or where you find your place in this world, we will always have this connection.
Oh, so obviously because both, like, the mom died before the dad, and then dad died, but she was still a kid, so then Anna obviously probably sent her to boarding school. Okay. Like, where's the fucking crowbar, man? Well, I wish you could just press. She has to climb down. She has to do things properly. Damn.
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Alright, let's see.
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through
The
for me, Dad.
crowbar?
Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Only 3 numbers?
No, that didn't work. The answer has to be in the clues.
Oh, shit. Alright. See, oh, all of these. (2012) Bro. I remember when we got like a computer. I have no idea when this was. Maybe the early 2000s. We got like the family computer, and it was a Gateway. And I remember going to some like big store to pick it up, and then we had this big massive box with like the cow print on it. Like it was so like what a relic. I don't even. But like my parents had all the old gaming consoles, so like I've played everything. Like I've played a black and white Game Boy, like the original Game Boy. I've played, on like the NES, all those like the whatever all those ones are called. The one with the purple buttons. It was like gray, had the purple buttons, which is that one I think. obviously all the original PlayStations and stuff. The black Sega one, whatever that was called. The 64, obviously, but like my personal main console would be like the GameCube, right? Like I was like the GameCube everything. And then we got the Wii. My brother was the my brother's an Xbox player, not a PlayStation player. So I didn't necessarily, besides PlayStation, like the original PlayStation, I never played PlayStation stuff. But then, like, when I got into, like, middle school and stuff, I just had my laptop, and I just, like, totally bloated that thing with every single Sims 2 expansion pack possible. And then the computer basically couldn't even handle it, so I couldn't even play. I literally would be waiting for, like, an hour just for the game to, like, load one screen. But then after that, that's when I stopped gaming. And then, obviously, here in 2024 is when I built this PC to start gaming again. Yeah, like, that's, like, what happened to Gateway, damn. But those internet, those Flash games, like, I remember playing, like, what was it called? Something like Internet Buddy. Like, there was this guy, he was, like, a little blob, and you could, like, do anything you wanted. Like, you could, like, shoot him and, like, kill him, but he never actually died, but you could, like, abuse this little thing. And, like, there's so many, I think you could still play them. Like, there's, like, weird sites that you can go on to play all those Flash games. But that was Vibe. Those are like the original video games. Alright, let's see. What does it say?
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose
Oh, so this was the 4 blocks of red. Clues.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite.
So 4 and 9, it's just the first one now.
I believe it took this trip to push me.
Oh, that was that. These paintings.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the...
Wait, 4? Where's the hieroglyphs, though? Discoveries. And then it was
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
I think it was the 5, right?
I can see the map.
5. This.
My birthday crown. I was so proud of that thing.
Diploma. Wait, where is he? This.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt.
Alright, so it may be 549, but I'm not sure.
That worked.
Ah! Oh, God.
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept it safe. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Could you imagine if that was it?
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done, and I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate, a test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
So that's why she died doing all this stuff, so that's why the brother's bitter about that. He then became obsessed with this because he wanted to bring her back to life. And then that's, okay, so this all makes sense now. It all makes sense.
Dad, what did you do?
Oh, there's more.
Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page.
No, we should put on the fire.
Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
So me and my brother, like, we would literally play, like, I remember playing, like, GoldenEye, but then we would, like, make up, like, stories and play it out in, like, the free play, like, 2-player mode. And then we would, like, go outside and, like, extend it. Like, we had these weird, crazy stories that, like, extended into the real world, but then also were part of the video game. So we did everything. It was a good time. When life was a lot simpler. Is there a fire? Did I light this fire? Oh, shit. There's a fire in here, right? Yes. I still want the crowbar, though, so I'm kind of pissed that we can't open those lockers.
A hidden message.
Oh, shit.
What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
That looks like one of the birds, though. Alright, so this, where is this? What room is that? Do you guys remember where there was a chess table? See, that's why, like, I try to make, there's people who will, like, I see they're streaming on TikTok, and, like, this guy, he was playing Resident Evil, one of them or something, and he was just like it was like a jump scare thing, and he literally was just straight faced. It's like, I don't know if he's trying to be cool or not, but like that, if you're streaming, you have to be animated and entertained. That's the point. Like, I'm not the best, like, pro gamer, but I'm trying to entertain people. So that's why I over exaggerate things. And that's why it's like, bro, like, even if I'm not scared playing any of this stuff, but I make it dramatic, because why would you want to watch someone who's, like, boring? I don't know. Wait, was that in his place? His room? Oh. No, where? There has to be a chess table thing. Chessboard, chessboard. Am I crazy? Oh, shit. Alright, maybe not in there. What other rooms are there, though? That goes back down there, which I don't think necessarily. Oh. Where is that? Oh, we do have to go back there. Alright, we have to go back. The one place I didn't look, because I just didn't feel like we would need to. Okay. Oh, probably in that maze-like area. That's still not it though. So we came, alright. Then this goes where? Oh, back into here. But are we supposed to go down? I just feel like there has to be something else here. Oh. This is where the chest was. Oh my god, what the fuck? Bro. I know you can't open it.
A hidden message.
Like, playing outside though was honestly the best, and it's actually scary that kids nowadays like don't do that. Like, I can't imagine being a kid in school right now. Like, that's honestly, I just feel bad for them. Like, I feel like I came up in like the perfect time because it was as technology was like really becoming a thing, but we still have plenty of like non-technology time. Oh shit, what's this? Guys, oh shit. Alright, wait. So, you know what we need to look at? Or maybe it was this. It looked like the one bird though.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
1, 2.
A hidden message.
You see that? So it's 1 something Wait, so is that the bird? I don't know what that middle thing is.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
I think it's 142. That may be wrong, but that's kind of what it looks like. Let me see something. Ah! Maybe I'm becoming the puzzle master. Holy fuck, bro. Oh my god. Oh god.
Damn, locked in.
Oh my god, there's no door. Literally, we're gonna get killed by the fucking butcher from the Evil Within. I thought they didn't have electricity.
Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
Oh fuck. See, a lab leak like Resident Evil, this lab that's all clean and sleek and modern. Bro, the fuck? Oh my god, we're gonna die.
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some common tout peddling silverware. He told me you are heartbroken and you're not yet ready to see visitors. He told me you blame yourself for your loss. Well, to that, I say you had damn well better. I hope it hurts. I hope every moment of your life from this day forward is a ringing echo of loss. I hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it. You stole Amelia from us. You ruined her reputation and poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have choked the life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Amelia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft name is forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Amelia. And so do we all. Atlas.
Ah! Oh, fuck.
Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
You should open it up.
This was part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the Temple of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
The little bug on the ground. Alright, before we turn that off, let's just look at this.
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east. Our respite to the west. Our future is to the south. Our past is to the north. Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor?
You know what's funny? This final puzzle, that's like Requiem. Resident Evil Requiem.
Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor.
Yeah, but how do we get back to the original area now? Because that fucking thing is closed off.
My love, it is silent, so peacefully silent now. Even after the madness and chaos of the crash, I can't help but still wonder at the beauty of these mountains. I understand the magic that drew you here. Please know that I feel no pain in this moment, only immense sadness. Sadness that I couldn't see your smiling face once more. That I'll never meet the wonderful woman that our daughter will become. There is so much to say, but I'm tired. The sun is setting. The cold of night will overwhelm me. I know I will fall asleep soon, and likely never again awaken in this world. I'm scared. Richard, what lies beyond? You know I've always struggled with faith, so I'm holding on to yours for now. I'm holding on as best I can, my love. Become the father Lara deserves. Know that I will live on in her.
She wrote this while she was dying. Okay, so she didn't die in the crash, she died
Faced
after.
death alone. She was so brave.
Damn.
The missing page from the renovation plans. They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
Shit. Wait, but like, so we, oh. I don't know, it's like we get back in. Oh shit.
The renovations are proceeding in secret. The work crew Roth hired for the job have been paid handsomely to keep the details of the job out of the records, so I'm fairly confident no word will get out about what I'm doing. I've been careless with presenting my findings, attracting all the wrong sorts of attention. Roth thinks I'm being paranoid by building this secret vault, but I know I'm being watched. My work is too important, and potentially too dangerous. It can't fall into the wrong hands. I need a secure place to keep it all safe.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. I think we're gonna play that part obviously in the next stream. Like, this is taking up a long time because obviously I have to read everything. But I think on Sunday we'll do that. Oh shit, is this?
Dad's Tibetan scroll. I remember he used to pore over this late into the night.
Oh god, there's this too. How? Oh my god, they keep appearing.
It's over. I have done all that I could, and my Amelia is still cold and dead. Roth first scowled at my designs. Then he pleaded with me not to go through with the ritual. Not because he feared it might work, but because he feared what I might do when it failed. And it has failed. There is no doubt in that. I prepared everything according to my research. When I dropped the stone into the elixir and held it to her lips, I thought for the barest moment that it had worked. The hour was midnight and my pocket watch stopped inexplicably. There was a charge in the air like the moment before a lightning strike. For a heartbeat, I imagined that my life was being drawn from me as one empties a glass in order to be poured back into Amelia. I would have welcomed death if the last thing I saw were her eyes, clear and alive again. But the moment passed. Amelia is still dead, and I was no Orpheus. We will return to the manor and lay her to rest. I owe her that much.
You brought her home. She's here, somewhere.
Oh fuck. The mom's a zombie. It's the mom's tomb! That's why! She's gonna go raid her mom's tomb. Yeah, but wait. What does this do?
Amazing. Even in here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings.
Oh shit. Yeah, but is there something new to look at? Bro. Guys, oh god. Are we in the basement? Oh, I think we're in the basement. Oh yeah, look. Oh! Yeah, this is the other area of the basement. Oh shit. Me looking at the chat, sorry. Oh my god. So it's scary?
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
Now, can we go the other way? Like, just... She slipped through this, right? Yeah, because aren't the... come around. So are they going up? Just so we can open those, but I don't know where we have to do the other puzzle though. AC. Okay, let's see if we get left here. And so like that's a higher, and that's why I'm like, Alright, yeah, this brings us right there, which is good. So let's open those. And then I don't know what will be in here. Nothing's in there. Oh my god. The final thing.
Lord Croft is resolved to seal the west wing of the manor. I try to talk sense into him, but he will not be swayed. And to make matters worse, I believe his experiences in Tibet have only further fueled the fire of his obsession. He's now up at all hours in his study, researching God knows what. And poor Lara, she is so confused. Too young to understand the tragedy that has befallen this great house. My dearest hope is that Lord Croft will emerge from his grief and embrace fatherhood and the love of his daughter. But I fear he may give in to his obsessive nature, that which Lady Amelia tempered in him so well. In any case, I will be a rock for young Lara. She will never sense tragedy and sorrow in me. Only the love and support she deserves.
What happened to Winston? Alright, so now solve the riddle. So we need to go back. Oh, the main area. Okay, so I guess technically we could go either way. But was there anything else that we needed the crowbar for? I feel like there was. I'm trying to think. Maybe not. Alright. Oh, because this goes in there.
Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Yeah, just destroy the whole thing now. Family crypt. Oh, fuck. I mean, at least she has a crowbar, but bro, I mean, I'd fucking get like a fucking, I don't know. Gun? Knife? Something? Oh, shit. Yeah, definitely Resident Evil vibes.
Incredible. This crypt was here all along.
Yeah, but only now there are people. And actually, maybe her grandfather was in here. I don't know.
I expected a sort of crushing finality to grip me when we returned to the manor to lay Amelia to rest. Indeed, once the last of my funereal duties were performed, I fully believed that I would crumple to the ground next to her and expire, not from grief, but succumbing to the terrible exhaustion of the last few weeks. Instead, as the mausoleum stones slid into place, I felt a sort of peace and energy, One that I confess caught me entirely off guard. This was not the terminus of our story, and I was a fool to think so. Her body may be gone, but her spirit still resides here, in the manor, in me, in Lara. Her soul is forever twined with mine, and death is just a momentary interruption. I walked out of that cold quiet into a sunlight that burned my eyes, and I have never been more sure. Death is not the end, and there is work yet to do.
Yeah, and that's what Lara's doing now. Moving on, the legacy.
My great-grandmother Rose, nicknamed the Golden Rose for her perfect reputation. I wonder what she would have thought of me.
Alright, so we have the grandparents now. Oh shit. In memory of the husband and father. Oh, so they're in the walls? I don't want to like trigger a cutscene just yet. I want to make sure we explore everything. Scarlet Croft. Scarlet, wasn't that a name they wanted though? Rose. Oh, that's a great grandma. Benjamin.
My God, can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you will remember my voice. Will you remember the way we used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara. My energy, my love, it's within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices, through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful in whatever it is you choose to do. I am proud of you, my darling. Remember me with all my love, your mother.
That's it? So basically, if you didn't fucking open up the rest of that stuff.
What's this? A letter.
2 days later.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's grave and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services. Sincerely, your uncle.
Oh, brother.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
Additional stuff? What, is there anything we didn't see? Oh, there's 2 more relics that we haven't, or there's 3 more relics we didn't find. I wonder where. We're not going to go through the entire house again, but I need these major rooms so we can find something. Oh, I'm sad now. Shit. Oh, but didn't she say additional things like now could be found? So... how was the music? Oh, yeah, alright, stuff up here. Oh, fuck, it's this stuff.
The broken sword I brought back from Yamatai.
Yeah, it's cursed. Little while that you took that out of that guy's body.
The Atlas. Such an amazing piece of craftsmanship. Sophia insisted I take it home with me.
Oh, wait, this is after the stuff? This is after everything happened? Oh, shit.
I can still remember the last time I fired these.
But I'm pretty sure that's it now. Yeah. Croft Manor. 100%. We found everything. That's it. So the last thing I want to do, let's just check the mother's room really quick. There's not going to be anything in there, though. But... just in case. Wow, we 100%ed. Alright. That's it. Alright, there we go. Oh, you can just go around and explore. Which we found all the relics. So that is what? Chapter. Oh, so this is where you can do stuff. It's a mysterious chemical weapon. And then I wonder though, like load game, right? That would be where we would go, the last. It would be continue, I think. Alright, so then when we play on Sunday, we'll go back into the main game. We'll play around with that mission. Yeah. Nice easy stream. I'm exhausted now. Good thing this was shorter. Like, I don't have to clip much in here because, bro, like, I only just finished clipping the finale. Like, that was really long. I didn't realize. Oh, let me do this really quick. Hold on. But you know what I will do is, we'll install this because then this will be all ready for Monday. Because I'm assuming we'll be able to finish that one storyline in a stream on Sunday. Shouldn't be too bad. And then we'll start this one on Monday. And then after that, I don't know, maybe we'll play a nice little indie game. I did just purchase these games. Alright, so these apparently are very good, right? And now the only ones available on PC are the remastered ones. But I always had this in my secondary like Steam wish list. And then I was watching like a YouTube video and they were talking about it and how it was like a really good game back in the day. So it seems like our type of like a linear action. It's stealthy. You can like turn invisible or something. I don't know, but it looked good. So it was on sale too. So like I got all 4 of these games for like $20. This game looked like a vibe. And I've never heard anyone talk about this whatsoever. But it was like super cheap. And I don't know. You're like a Roman soldier. And the fact that it has very positive reviews and it's older is a good sign. I hear a wild noise right now. I think it's my neighbor or something. I have no idea. Anyway, so that's that. Anything else in the store that looked interesting? Oh, so you know how Resident Evil just released the original games for purchase. But like again, I don't know, guys. I don't know. The fixed camera thing has me stressing. But again, if you guys want these, you should buy them. This is the game that I had to leave the room as a kid watching my dad and like my brother, I think, play. Maybe my mom did, I don't know. But this 1996 original Resident Evil, this face, the guy's face on the cover is what scared me. I actually couldn't look at the disc. Whenever I was like cleaning the living room and like we had all like the CD cases for the PlayStation games, I purposely like could never look at the cover because this guy scared me so much. So, like a vibe. I'm always worried about super old games like this being ported, but I know Capcom probably did like a great job with it. They made sure it's okay, but sometimes like they're just too janky on a modern PC. Some of them like they try to port these older games on, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work, but so far people seem like it's fine. So. Everyone's all weird about the whole, like, DR. I don't fucking care at all. I only want to buy games on Steam. But that's a vibe. That's there. So that was what they released for their their 30-year anniversary. But again, we still need to play 5 and 6. I really want to play those when they get remastered. Will they get remastered? I don't know. Probably not anytime soon. So there's that. And her name, the girl's name is Rebecca in this, which is like, or no, the girl's name is Rebecca in 0. Is that it? One of the people's names is Rebecca. Rise is amazing. All right, I'm so glad I stumbled upon that. I was like, whoa, what is this? And I am such a history nerd. Like, I tell everyone this. I took Latin in high school because I'm not good with, like, speaking other languages. Because Latin, all you had to do was read and write. But I loved ancient history, like, since I was a kid. And then I took, like, AP government. Like, I just love history. And then Latin, though, just got me, like, so I just adore all of that kind of stuff, like the Roman Empire, all that ancient stuff. And I was in the Latin Honor Society. I was in AP Latin. I was, like, a Latin scholar. So anything that has to do with, like, that era is just, I find very interesting. So the fact that it's in that era is probably cool. And it's a nice linear game, too. Like, I love shorter linear games. Like RoboCop, you know, like, it was pretty short. Like, it was just, you know, you get through the game, the story, it's great. Open world games are fantastic, but sometimes you need a nice, straightforward game. So, yeah. The collectibles are comic book pages. What else was I going to show you guys? Oh, it's all right. There we go. It's downloaded. We have 3 more minutes to kill. We got to get this to 2 hours. Ugh. Oh, the Jesus game. So far, I mean, I think people are pretty happy with it. But it's, like, legit. Like, it's not supposed to be, like, a joke. Like, I guess it can be a joke. The fact that there's a bundle for I'm Jesus Christ and the Thief Simulator is a little wild. But I'm pretty sure it's, like, there's, like, legit religious stuff. And I forgot, we bought, there's so many things we gotta play. But I want to just wrap up the Tomb Raider series, at least this trilogy. And then I said we were gonna play Lies of P. But I also remember we still have to play the original Red Dead Redemption 1, because I said I was gonna play that too, and then I put that on hold. I don't know. Eventually, we're going to have to do another run of Resident Evil Requiem, but I want to do it when I have my new GPU in there. Because we got to do that final puzzle, even though it's stupid, and it's like, I just got to do it. Oh, yeah, I know, like, bro, believe me, I know every single game. I literally spend every second just looking up games, and you name a game, I've seen it probably. And that's why we try to vary it. So I give you guys something, a horror game, an action game, an indie game. We're having fun with those weird little indie games we did, because I used to play a lot more indie games. And we gotta remember them. I actually got a few free press keys, and so we have newer games that we can play too that I should, because they gave me the key for free. I didn't add them to my library yet though. But yeah. Alright, 2 hours. That is it. So Sunday, we will do the Baba Yaga mission line. And then depending, maybe we'll just do like a quick little, just let's see what the zombies are. Because obviously that's like a challenge. So I'm assuming it's pretty short. Or it could be short. It could be short because we could die right away. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. But if there really are zombies, which it looked like it when we were looking through that card deck, and if it's in the manor down there in the basement, in the crypt, I don't know. Could be a little fun. Oh yeah, we have to play every game before I die. I want to play as many games as possible before I die, but right now we're in the stage where like we just have to keep booking it through the games because I have years to make up for. You know what I mean? Years of games to play because I didn't game for so many years. Bro, I don't know if you're on, if you should join the Discord. Join my Discord. I don't know if you're on there or not. I'm trying to get people to join because sometimes we talk, sometimes, but it's a great place. I'm trying to grow it. Thank you for joining, being a trooper. I don't know. We'll find out what the numbers are on this, people watching or not, jumping in, because I know that it was just puzzly based and reading. Lots of reading, so couldn't talk over the talking, but I think it was, honestly, it's pretty decent, so I'm glad we went through it. But that is it. I hope you guys have a good rest of your Friday and a good start to your weekend. If you celebrate Easter, I hope you have a nice holiday weekend. If you don't, or if you're going to be alone, jump on the stream on Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern, and we'll do some weird Tomb Raider stuff. So, yeah. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you on Sunday.